Imagine a world cold and desolate, devoid of any light or heat. This was humanity's fate until a titan named Prometheus dared to defy the gods. In the epic of ancient Greece, a time when gods and titans clashed and humanity was but a pawn in their celestial game, a titan named Prometheus emerged. Unlike his fellow titans, Prometheus held a soft spot for the fragile and helpless humans. He was moved by their plight, their vulnerability, living at the mercy of the elements, bereft of the comforts and advantages enjoyed by the gods and titans. Prometheus, whose name means forethought, was a visionary. He saw potential in humanity, a spark of greatness that could be nurtured, if only they had the means. And so, the seed of defiance was sown in his heart. The gods, in their divine wisdom, had deemed fire too powerful, too dangerous for the hands of mortals. Fire was a divine privilege, a symbol of the gods' supremacy over the mortal world. But Prometheus saw it differently. He saw fire as a beacon of hope, a tool to carve out a better existence. He knew that with fire, humanity could thrive. And so Prometheus, driven by compassion and a vision for a better world, committed an act of rebellion that would echo through the ages. He stole the divine fire, a bright dancing flame that held the promise of a new dawn for humanity. He descended from the lofty heights of Mount Olympus, carrying with him the stolen fire, a gift for humanity. Risking the wrath of the gods, Prometheus delivered fire to the humans, opening their world to endless possibilities. With fire, they could now fend off the biting cold, cook their food, forge tools and weapons, and illuminate the dark nights. It was a gift that brought warmth, protection, and progress. Thus, the Titan Prometheus, in an act of rebellion, forever changed the course of human history. Fire, a destructive force, yet a symbol of progress and civilization, a gift from a Titan to the human race. In the realm of ancient societies, fire was more than just a tool. It was a symbol, a beacon of progress and development. Imagine a world without it. Darkness would reign after sundown, food would be raw and hard, and the winter chill would be unbearable. But with fire, night turned into day, raw food transformed into tasty meals, and cold caves became warm homes. Fire, in essence, was a crucial stepping stone in the journey of human evolution, a catalyst that sparked the dawn of civilization. But fire was not just a physical entity. In the context of the story of Prometheus, it symbolizes knowledge and progress. Like fire that illuminates the dark, knowledge dispels the shadows of ignorance. And just as fire can be harnessed to forge tools and cook food, knowledge can be employed to build societies and shape destinies. Prometheus, a titan with a heart for humanity, saw this potential. In an act of defiance against the mighty Zeus, he stole fire from the gods and gifted it to mankind. But this gift, as altruistic as it was, came with dire consequences. For the gods, Prometheus's act was an affront, a violation of the divine order. It was a rebellion that could not go unpunished. The gods' wrath was kindled, and Prometheus was destined to face severe repercussions for his audacious act. Yet for humanity, the gift of fire was a blessing and a curse. With fire came progress, but also the power to destroy. With knowledge came wisdom, but also the burden of choice. The gift of fire illuminated the path of civilization, but it also cast long, dark shadows. The gift of fire, though a sign of progress, also marked the beginning of mankind's struggle and suffering. It was a testament to the complex nature of gifts, particularly those that hold the power to shape destinies. Every action has its consequence, and for Prometheus, the price of his defiance was eternal torment. The Titan, Prometheus, had dared to cross Zeus, the king of gods. He had defied the divine order, stolen the sacred fire, and given it to mankind. The punishment for his audacity was severe and unending. Zeus, in his wrath, decided upon a cruel and unusual punishment for Prometheus. He had the Titan chained to a rock on a remote mountain peak, where no mortal or god would hear his cries. The chains that bound him were unbreakable, forged by the god Hephaestus himself. But the chains were just the beginning of Prometheus's torment. Every day an eagle, the symbol of Zeus, would swoop down from the heavens to feast on Prometheus's liver. The Titan's immortality meant that his liver would regenerate each night, only to be devoured again the next day. This cycle of torment was to continue forever, an eternal punishment for what Zeus saw as an unforgivable crime. Yet, the punishment of Prometheus was not just about retribution. It was symbolic, a message to all of creation about the consequences of defiance. The rock to which Prometheus was chained represented the physical world, the material realm that he had sought to change by gifting fire to humans. The unbreakable chains were the immutable laws of the universe, a reminder that even the mighty titans could not defy the will of the gods. And the eagle? It represented divine justice, the relentless and unyielding punishment that awaited any who dared to challenge the divine order. Yet, in his suffering, Prometheus became more than just a cautionary tale. He became a symbol of resistance, a beacon of hope for all who dared to strive for progress, no matter the cost. In his defiance and subsequent punishment, Prometheus had changed the course of history. He had empowered humanity, sparking the flame of progress that continues to burn to this day. Prometheus, bound and tormented, became a symbol of resistance and the price of progress. Heroism often comes with a price, and Prometheus paid it willingly. Let's delve deep into the essence of Prometheus's actions, a tale brimming with heroism and sacrifice. You see, Prometheus, a titan of immense foresight, understood the implications of his actions. He knew very well that his defiance of Zeus, the king of gods, would not go unpunished. Yet he chose to act, not for personal gain, not for glory, but for the betterment of an entire species, humanity. Prometheus had a vision. He saw a world where mankind wasn't stumbling in the dark, shivering in the cold, or living in fear of the beasts. He envisioned a world where humans were not just surviving, but thriving. And he knew that fire, that divine spark, could be the catalyst for this transformation. But fire was a gift of the gods, a treasure zealously guarded. To steal it and gift it to humans was an act of rebellion, a direct challenge to the divine order. Yet Prometheus, driven by compassion and a sense of justice, made the audacious decision. He stole the fire from the gods and gave it to humanity. His act, a beacon of hope for humans, was a glaring act of defiance in the eyes of the gods. The punishment was swift and severe. Chained to a rock, Prometheus was condemned to eternal torment. Each day, an eagle would swoop down to feast on his ever-regenerating liver. Each night, his wounds would heal, only to be inflicted anew the next day. But even in his suffering, Prometheus remained unbroken. He bore his punishment with fortitude, his spirit indomitable. His sacrifice, his willingness to endure unimaginable torment for the sake of humanity, is what truly sets him apart. His story is a testament to the power of selflessness, courage, and defiance in the face of injustice. Prometheus, the titan who dared to defy the gods, became a beacon of hope and a symbol of sacrifice. In the story of Prometheus, we find a reflection of our own journey as a species. This ancient tale is far more than just the story of a titan who defied the gods. It's a parable that maps the human trajectory. The rebellion of Prometheus against the will of Zeus is symbolic of our own rebellion against the constraints of nature. Just as Prometheus stole fire to empower humanity, we too have harnessed the forces of nature, from taming fire to harnessing the power of the atom, to better our lives. The story of Prometheus also underscores the theme of progress. Armed with the gift of fire, humans began their journey towards civilization, inventing tools, forging weapons, cooking food, and warding off the darkness. In this, we see a reflection of our own relentless pursuit of advancement, driven by an insatiable curiosity and a desire to master the world around us. But this myth is also a cautionary tale about the price of knowledge and the sacrifice it often demands. Prometheus paid dearly for his rebellion, sentenced to eternal torment by an enraged Zeus. This echoes in our world as we grapple with the unintended consequences of our technological advances. The double-edged sword of progress that can heal or harm, create or destroy. And finally, the tale of Prometheus is a testament to resilience. Despite his endless suffering, Prometheus never regretted his actions. He remained steadfast, a symbol of enduring defiance. This resilience is mirrored in our own species. We stumble, we fall, but we always rise, pushing the boundaries of our potential. As we bask in the warmth of the fire Prometheus gifted us, we realize the journey of humanity is one of defiance, progress, sacrifice, and resilience. A journey that continues to this day.